Welcome back to Bobblehead Homestead. My name is Jeff. I apologize for any wind noise. I lost my microphone for this camera with the wind filter on it, so that's going to be coming. Got some progress going on. Nothing on the skid steer front, but a big project behind me today was putting up a fence. I'll talk about that. And the other day I planted some gladiolas. Those bloom, I want to say June, but it's going to depend on when you put them in the ground. Anyway, a little bit late planting. They're a spring bulb, gladiolas are, and I had them at my first place. So I got, they had them at Tractor Supply. I got a couple bags of them, and I planted some and shared them with the neighbor, and she helped me plant some. So we're good on the gladiola front. Let's watch some gladiola planting. I don't know how much of that I got. This is the second time today the camera has fallen over. Maybe this tripod, the slightest bit of wind, I guess. But the bummer is, you might be hearing it right now, I lost my external microphone with the wind filter for this camera. It was on there, yeah, and it fell before. I looked everywhere, I didn't see it. So that means, and I've been riding around on the side-by-side. Oh. It's a magnetic thing that sticks to the side of the camera, and it's pretty strong. It's never fallen off before, but I lost it today. Bummer. Anyway, what am I doing back there? Doing some weed whacking. I bought some gladiola bulbs, and they need to go in the ground. I'm gonna share some if I can get some help bending over, putting them in the ground. So let me try for that right now. Update on the skid steer. It is broke down. It's one hose. It's only one hose, but it's in there, and it's the what do they call it? The final, I don't know what they call it. It's the hose, hydraulic hose that powers the track system. And as it turns out, you've got to take that whole track assembly off to change out the hose, and it connects under the seat in the cab, and then it connects to the whole track assembly. So that is not something that you're gonna want to do while it's sitting right here. And yeah, I can drive it. I mean, it'll drive, but every time you put it into drive, it's gonna start squirting that hydraulic oil out. So I don't want to move this until I know where it's going. And I need to stock up on hydraulic oil because it's going to lose a ton the next time I move it. And yeah, Wiley can do it, but Wiley can't do it when he's on vacation. So he's going to be gone at least a week, and then I know he's got projects backed up. So it's either waiting on Wiley or taking it to a shop, which which will be costly, and oh, you can't see it over there. And my trailer I can't use my trailer because it last time we used it, one of the wheels came off of it. So it's got to have you know, that was a few months ago and it hasn't been fixed yet. So my neighbor's taking a look at that wheel, and we've got to redo the bearings and stuff like that. So I can't even use my own trailer to take it to the cat shop if I wanted to. So first up, we're the trailer's behind the well house over there. So first up, I got to get that trailer fixed, and we're working on that. We figured out what parts we need, and then today's Sunday, so I'll get those ordered Monday. So yeah, might as well just wait for Wiley to have some free time. And that's kind of a bummer because it puts everything on hold. But what are you gonna do? And this is what it's putting on hold, is I gotta finish clearing out these trees we took down and digging out these stumps. Yep. Or oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Hi, little bunny rabbit. But yeah, so I need the skid steer to finish this job, and to get the fencing up. I've got those baby chicks, and they are ready to go back here, but I'm not ready for them to go back here. I still got a lot of work to do, so I can't be putting up fencing back here until the work is done. So I had to do something today that I really did not want to do, because I am not ready to move the chickens where they're going to be going eventually, which is back into there. Yep, putting up this fence behind me in the front yard. I did not want to put chickens in the front yard, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to move them back there because I got so much work left to do. So the chickens aren't going to wait. So that was the project today, putting up a fence. that wasn't too bad putting it up. We had a big rain, so the ground was kind of soft, so those spikes went into the ground a lot easier than you know, if you do it when it's dry in the middle of the summer. So I got a little drill bit, and there were a couple holes I couldn't get deep enough that I used the drill bit, but other than that, all of the spikes at the end of this electric netting went in. So not that difficult of a job. So that was a good start on this one. This coop needs some work. I need to find my fencing staples because the doors kind of came detached from the cattle panels, and I got to put a tarp on that. But other than that, they're just baby chicks. They'll have fun out here. And I got two separate, so I'll do I don't know, speckled Sussex. I'll do all the speckled Sussex here, and then I'll have a flock of, I've got the white and true blues and the black copper Marans pullets. So I got about 30 to 40 speckled Sussex and 30 to 40 of the white and true blues and Marans, and so I can get them separated out here and they can start eating some grass, I hope. But yeah, I did not want to put chickens in the front yard again. But that seems to be my life story. Maybe I should just give up on ever moving the, the chickens out there in the shade. Because look at all that shade they'll have this summer. They don't get hardly any shade out here in the front yard. No, it'll happen. That's why I bought a skid steer, to make that happen. And then yeah, then out here, I don't want chickens out here. I want a food forest. And flowers and berries and mulberries and fruit trees and more flowers, and I don't even know. I want all that stuff out here. I do not want the chickens out here. I want the chickens back in there. But before I do that, I need to get the skid steer going, get up my perimeter fencing for dog, and I've been dog shopping. There are a few livestock guardian dog, you know, adults that people are rehoming out there, but I wanna be ready for one before I make any type of commitment. But yeah, it won't be long. After I get this skid steer going, it won't be long before I get my fencing up and I can start moving all of these chicken coops in the front yard back into my property where they need to go. Spring is here, man, and the jungle starts growing fast. The jungle starts growing fast. Once I get the skid steer fixed, well, we'll see how much that's going to cost. But I'd like to get some type of, I've been looking at flail mowers for the skid steer. So I'll be probably looking for, you know, just a regular brush hog type skid steer attachment or a flail mower. They're in the same price range ballpark. But yeah, the jungle is growing back, and yep, I'll have to play catch up at some point. But yeah, I'm not ready. I'll do that probably tomorrow. I got to go into town for some stuff. I'll pick up a tarp, and if I can't find my fencing staples to fix that door, I can pick up some more fencing staples or a bracket or something, but I'll pick that up tomorrow, and then I'll get this coop ready to go, and then I can start moving out the baby chicks. Best time to do that is after dark when they're sleeping and docile, and I don't have to do them all at once, so I can come out and do a couple loads and do the rest of them the next night or whatever. But yep, I did not want chickens in the front yard again this year, but you can't always get what you want. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Take it easy. Grumpy. Grumpy. He's on the left. Bob's in the middle. Fifi's on the right. Doug is not here.